And with that, let's make it somewhat official. Welcome everyone to a special PRL event, hour and a half endurance race. And kick it off with a 15-minute qualifying right here. Got GT4s and I'm not sure the exact title. Let's call them antiques. The historic racing cars. Not many in that division. A couple of Camaros, a couple of Mustangs and a Camaro. Some early, some early trash talking in the comments there on PlayStation. Should we set it off with old Lightning McQueen? Got Mac and Janetta. It's almost like a cheat code. I mentioned that earlier when they were practicing. Flying Doge out early. Let's take a look at him. Fellow Speed Syndicate racing teammate. Currently carrying me in a GT3 class. He's fast in this Porsche. I'll give him that. So looks like we got 3 vintage. See how he's done the outlap. Let's take a look real quick. Got the great C81. And the simple yet beautiful Sunoco Camaro. We got K-Dog. Also driving that Camaro. Expect that Bumblebee to sting. And Hoodie's in the Mustang. And I just don't make them like they used to. Cars look good. Simple, but look good. Look at those. Those driving like Bubba right there. Those kind of had a breakout race a few races back in GT3. I hasn't looked back since. Fierce competitor. He's down at 127. Sandbagging a little bit in practice, maybe. See, I'm new to the broadcaster overlays. A little bit different than just the regular replay ones. Bear with me on that. Let's see, because I know he's coming. There it is. Whoa, slowing for Mac. Hmm. That's interesting. Let's stay with him because I know he's gonna make up for that real quick. Let's see how he does. That's a solid time those put in right there. That 127. See, Mac, I tell him he drifts the corners, but he doesn't believe me. Come watch this replay, Mac, and see. Does not improve on the last time. Interesting. See what some of these other guys haven't put in their time yet. Top's struggling a little bit in the Camaro. That mean monster Mustang. Take a ride with him on this hot lap. A little bit about the track, you know, more cockpit cam. Yes, sir, you got it. Interesting thing about this track is it's pretty technical. It looks simple. It is not. You got to be on point with your braking. It is a fairly a flow track, but one wrong, you know, half a second braking in the wrong spot could really cost you. And with everybody being nice right now, it's qualifying, but when they get into it, it's gonna get interesting. You see right here, Ward dude, he had a nice flow on the track. Should put in a decent time here. Shoots up to third. Nice. While we're watching that, Mac put in a more acceptable time. See what Hoot's doing. I know he's got a better time than this. Trying to hold on with that Mustang. Thing's tough. You see, there's only a couple of the vintage cars because these things are a handful. But seeing how I'm not that well versed in reviews, let's just put it to rotating all of them. How's that sound? Still got time here, just over 5 minutes. Expect to see Kyle put in a good time. He's a pretty good racer, so. And that Janetta just usually handles pretty well, but he'll figure it out. Go back up here to the top. .127 is fast. What they were doing in practice wasn't, you know, just barely touching 127, 128. See all the other guys in the 30s. Doesn't improve it, but he doesn't really need to. A low 127, he might take the pole at that. Unless Mac can chase him down. And he didn't that lap. That's a hell of a time, teammate. Got Mac taking the pole in every GT3 race. This is a GT4 and vintage GT race, so that streak won't be in jeopardy. Almost lost that last GT3 race. See if he improves on that time. Oh, and he does. A hundredth of a second. No, a whole second, excuse me. Wow. Yeah. Took that time to put those in his place. Said, yeah, listen here, guy. This is my spot. Not a huge speed difference in these cars either, so it'll be interesting to see how they mix up. Of course, the car's still struggling a little bit with camera views. I mean, and Mac improves on it even more with a 125.7. So, your pole winner, Mac Attack. That's insane. I mean, you see where it is, a second and a half above second place. When he was fast to post that time, let's be honest. Mac just killed it. Expect more of that throughout the race. Man. That's tough. Well, I would though see if we can catch that. 125. That's Mac with that alien speed. So we'll stay with those. He's got one more chance to try to catch that ridiculous time posted by Mac, but I have all the faith in the world in my teammate. That's just too fast. It's too fast. Let's be honest. That's Mac fast. Difference between Mac and Doge. Doge just seems to be Sunday cruising, and Mac's having to work a bit harder at it. But, you know. So no improvement, but man, still fast. Take a quick run through. Max your pole sitter, Doge second, War Dude in third, had a good run in qualifying. Addicted in fourth, Destroy Alkaline fifth, Zeke sixth, K Dog seventh, first in the vintage, the Great C8 eighth, Plasterman ninth, Hootie is 10th. Chops 11th, and Kyle, don't expect him to stay in the back too long, but he's rounding it out in 12th. So the time has come. No more Mr. Nice Guy. No more Mr. Squeaky Clean. Wait for him to get it going. Last minute adjustments. I expect my teammate right here to hop right on Mac's case. Try to make him sweat a little bit. An hour and a half. Special GT4 / vintage GT endurance race. Can Mac keep that car together for an hour and a half? We'll have to see. Oh, we're ready for the lights. And here we go. Oh, Mac clean into the first turn. That's not what you want to see. You don't want him walking off early. Let's take a look in the back, see if we got any tight action. Vintage cars. Oh, a little bumping back there. Oh. Can't everybody drive in the same lane at once? Plaster just couldn't hold on to it, couldn't get the car to turn. He's got them hold up. Go to the front real quick. Oh, somebody's spinning right there. Who was that? Can't get to him. Camera's got. Was that the Porsche? It was those. Spun out, didn't see what happened with him. So they'll have some work to do to come back. K-Dog got that Camaro nice and clean still. In the mix though. Chops. I don't know what happened with Chops. Car's clean, but he's way back. These cars that got held up. Those, I know he's frustrated right now, screaming at the TV. He'll work his way up though, he's focused. K-Dog's driving the Camaro up the ranks. The pressure from Kyle. Oh, a little off. See, that's like I said, I didn't expect Kyle to stay in the back long. Good a driver as he is. It's about the only better kind of already spread out. Got the great C81 and Hoot with a vintage battle here. Man, that Sunoco Camaro just looks good, man. I'll see you guys battle for a minute. You got a Hoot just riding his back bumper. My experience, the great C81, he's really not one that's going to make a mistake, so Hoot's going to have to force himself onto him. Double apex that last turn right there, nice and smooth. Y'all know Hoot's not a quitter. Last season champion, multiple team champion. He knows what he's doing behind that wheel. Any other battles? We got something going on. Kyle and Zeke up here. Let's take a look at this. Okay, a little off under the pressure. That worked itself up real quick. Hop up front. You're not gonna get a whole lot of love from me here, Mac Attack, with your massive lead. This guy here, if you watch any of the PRL streams, you see enough of this good name right here with a 12-second lead. What he'll do now is just most likely just catch his marks, be nice and easy, and try to stay that way for an hour and a half. And let everybody else battle behind him. We'll do happy here. With a 13-second difference, though, if you're looking for Mac to make some kind of mistake, take advantage of it. Doe's on the march back forward up to 5th now. Looking to catch that Beamer. See, this is the commentator's worst Worst nightmare here is when you got everybody all spread out. Like I mentioned the hoot, I don't have that witty banter. I need action. Speaking of that, I got something going on here with Addicted. Trying to ride up on the Great C8, but I know he's gonna get there. Doe's starting to apply pressure now. He says, I'm not just gonna give it to you. You have to earn it. Doe doesn't have a problem with that. Sounding like he's got a number 3 on the side of his car. Put him up to 4th now. Kyle just over 5 seconds ahead. Got that Janetta working. Almost wonder if he wasn't sandbagging. You know, I wasn't all that impressed with the track selection, but now looking at it, all these guys are all spread out, but they're definitely betting on themselves in the track because you got to be on point every turn. Let's get some vintage action. The Wheelman K-Dog. That Moon Eyes Bumblebee nice and clean still. Just riding, look at him. Smooth as I've seen with the sticks. A little more body roll, that would have looked really authentic right there. See, when they hit the brakes, the front just dives down on them old cars. Doesn't mean they drove many slower though. Doe's here on my race feed. It's not telling me what happened with Doe's. But his number's red. Keeping about the same distance to Kyle. Such a spread right now. Good grief. Smallest is just over 3 seconds here with a vintage and a DT4. That's not gonna really be a battle. Got one shaping up for second, third, and fourth, but it's not quite there yet. Right in the Mustang with hoodies, man. Anybody out there doubting that PlayStation Pro? You can see the dirt on the windshield and everything when the light hits it, when the sun hits it. Marks from the wipers. It's awesome. You got guys here with Hoot, the Great C8, and Addicted. These guys, this is where I hang out at, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. It's not where these guys hang out at. K-Dog in 6th, I mean, he is the first of the vintage, but even still, there's not a massive speed difference. I think you'll see him get a little bit higher. Top 5, even though he's in that other class. Max doubled his lead. Specify on that. Oh yeah. So that's, he's trying to put 8th place lap down already. Real nice. Jerk. The dude's just, he's insane, man. Excellent cartooner. He's got some videos up, walkthroughs and stuff like that, man. You want to try to get anywhere near as good as him, he's willing to help. Gotta give him that. Always willing to help out other guys. Try to fight for second place. Oh, war dude spins out. Right as we put the camera on him. That monster Mustang looks good though. Gotta give him that. Looks good. See if Kyle can capitalize on this. War dude's got damage now, so. Kyle's young, doing something young kids usually don't do, showing some patience. Clearly he's got some damage. Doesn't think he's faster, so he moves over, gets some room, but damage can't be that bad because he's still rolling. Oh, inside move. Did he spin right there again? He's alright. Stay with the spot. Meanwhile, can't dodge the Doge. He's up in the mix. Doge will take third. So that's the comeback. Vordu goes in for the pit. Fix that damage. Let's see what we got right here. See if Doge can chase down Kyle. That's pretty sure it's the only fight we got going on right now. Anything else seems to be spread. That was a lot smoother in the turns. He gets to carry that speed out, as you see right here. Kyle realizes it, so I'm come up, lets him go by. I mean, that's something more than Ward Dog and Addicted here. Keep it here for the moment, though. Kyle's not going away. Now, let's say that a bit more space. So let's take a look real quick down here and see what's going on. They still got a gap to get them. Kyle with a little bit of an off there. You know, I said that the genetics were a cheat code. You know, they seem to be a pretty smooth car, but Doge just looks ridiculously comfortable in that Porsche. I mean, if you look at this, let's go with the onboard here. It's Sunday driving out there. Everything's smooth. Like butter. While I was focused on that, apparently Mac took a pit. See how he does to catch up to these guys. tough commentary outing. You gotta bear with me. I try to catch the action when it happens, but as you can see, it's few and far between. Really, we just gonna have to focus on these guys keeping their car on track and their battles with the track. They want to do like you seen with those, just want to keep it smooth. But with the tire wear and the track itself, that's not always going to be easy. Mac was pretty much caught Kyle though. Ask Mac, I'll tell you though, it's all about speed. They say it in Talladega Nights, hot and nasty speed. Most of us probably wouldn't be able to drive this car, and they'll just drive it right up to first place. Take second right there. Tried to race Mac once. It was rallycross. I figured because it was rallycross, I stood a chance. I drove the wheels off my car and he still drove by me just like that. Watch him as he tries to close in on those here. And as I'm just now hearing my my smoke alarm for the first time, I apologize for that. I don't even hear it unless I'm doing a stream or something. And like the world famous, am I sleepy? I didn't know I was sleepy. Thank you for letting me know that. Really? Can you just go, please? I really don't know. Well, you need to find it then. Like the world famous Jobs, I also have an abundance of children running around, not caring about my stream. Oh, it's a little crazy there. Got the vintage car holding up first and second right here. Does knows he has to keep it, but he also knows that he can't as he moves over. I'm talking fresh tires and the great Mac heart attack. Watch that time. Mac's not spreading that gap too much, but looks like maybe sector 1 and a piece of sector 2 is a bit faster. This is where Doge just gotta keep his head. Keep doing what you're doing, hitting your spots. Don't worry about that car getting bigger or smaller in front of you. Until it's right there, then you got the issue. Easier said than done, though. Let's take a look in on that vintage here. Car's still clean. Let's get a little bit of that new Mustang sound. While this one sounds good, this one sounds crazy. Did I miss that? Not paying attention to my race feed. Mechanical fault of Rudius. Seems to be fine now. Maybe I missed that getting cleared up. Chops is just struggling with that Camaro. This is me if I decided to race. For the record, this is me right here. That's why I'm in the booth. I feel for you, Chops. He didn't take the easy way out. He went vintage. Could have hopped in that end. He is a racer. No, pride won't let him go, let go, but who's just like, man, get out of my way already. Slightly affecting his lines and braking, so I'm sure he wants to be done with it. That's who got him right here. Going up over the hill. Oh, he broke the... Tried to break the draft on him, but it didn't matter at that point. And back to misery. I got nothing right now. Let's see here. 6 seconds. Those to who? I mean to Mac. 14 to Kyle. A few minutes from them to Addicted, and we got 20-second splits here and there. So 15, 36. They did not expect this from him. This is a tough one. That's for sure. Oof, about 20 seconds. That 7th place hoot with C81, so it's just tough right now. Really? So we got half an hour down, about a third of the race down. And just a brutal spread. See if we find non-position battle. Oh, what was that right there? Those almost got caught by who? I don't even know who that is. I don't even know who that is. Addicted, yes. No, Rocket Bunny. Had a spin. Those just snuck by that one. Am I right that the red numbers are time penalties? We got any non-position battles going on. C81, you know. If you're on my channel watching right now, you know I gotta like this dude. Knows how to pick his numbers. Whoa, those like alien pit crew? What's up with that? I think this got a Slenderman pit crew. Just nothing. 30-second spreads in between everybody. Good grief. I'll take this time to plug if you're interested in getting into some league racing. You haven't joined up just yet. Head on over to the Precision Racing League website. Sign up. All kinds of different racing. NASCAR, Heat, Project Cars, F1. Oh, addicted off again. Much more interesting racing than this. See, Hootie does a commentary. Old Man Hoot is his Twitch. He does a commentary on the GT3 class races we have. You can see me pulling up the rear in any of those races at any given time. While I am slow, I'm also entertaining. I'll give you that. So, Max just, you know, it's funny because we've had it happen in some races that, you know, a guy will be leading like this, and then if he makes one wrong move, those will jump all over that. And then if those makes a wrong move, you know, Kyle will jump on that. So we've seen it happen to where things can change pretty quick, but as of now, it seems pretty smooth sailing. Let's hop on board in the cockpit with him. Makes it look easy. Oh, Kyle went off. Water's gonna be able to catch him on this one, I think. Oh, as he hit some of that, caused damage. Kyle heads into the pit. Woodoo will take third. He wipes it off. That was awesome, Woodoo. Good job. Oh man, that was awesome. Glad I was able to catch that. As per my prediction, K-Dog in 5th, even though he's vintage. Who's on him like that? Oh, as he's coming up to try to put a lap on Hoot. No bueno. That would be the first place vintage putting the second place vintage a lap down. If he can pull it off. He doesn't even want to play around with it. He knows what it is. Moves out of the way. But man, now just stay on his ass, Hoot. I want to see these old cars battle a little bit, man. They're awesome looking. No battles though. No battles is no battles is no battles. Ah, good grief. What do I got here? C81. About 6 seconds off a Hoot. Is that right? Five seconds back. Looks great. Doesn't seem to be working too hard though. It's cruising along. Uh-oh. Somebody have a spin? Oh! Slow down a little too much when you seen who's spinning maybe, I guess. I don't know. This is a position battle though. As Hoot comes to get it back. Let me get my cameras right here. Here we go. That's what I was looking for. This would be a much more different series of events if it was GT3, but yeah, nobody really knows these vintage. I don't recall of a whole lot of talk of these vintage cars being even played with just on the side. It's for fun. You don't see him a whole lot. Kind of niche. We got a little battle right now, though. The age-old battle. Camaro versus Mustang. Oh, and the Camaro dips off for a pit. It was fun while it lasted. What, that will give Hoot his position back. I love it. You listen to these cars, man. These old vintage cars, you listen to it go by. And then, you know, having something like this. Just don't make them like they used to. It's just not the same. You know what I mean? But, you know, new and improved. Sounds a little like this. I mean, I love the sound of this car. I always love the sound of Mustangs, but well, that doesn't have that old time plop 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 plop. It still sounds serious. I'm guessing I missed pit cycles there. That's what put him in front of those, or the lack of pits. But now, assuming I missed the pit cycle, probably a safe thing, seeing how they're all still going pretty good and not trying to hit that right turn right there. So this looks like the closest gap at 6 seconds. And 20 here, forever there, a little more forever. It's tough, but look at K-Dog. Oh, Kyle has some issues. Where's he at? Oh, and he's gone. Kyle taps out. Wow. Joe's slowly chipping away at it. Coming up on him now. That last sector again. Oh, when he spun, he might need a pit. It might be Tarzan made it, so those could catch up so quick. That sucks for Waters. Hope he doesn't take too much of a hit off of that. Oh, look at the the vintage Camaro on floaters. See the float on its. Space jamming. Oh, it is floating. Look at that. Riding high, buddy. Riding high. Oh, you're probably spun right there because you're not even touching the ground. It's a hovercraft. Wow. Anyway. See what dude takes to the pit. Yeah, he needed tires. That's why he was struggling. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're down another there. Who is that? What? Was that him just quit it right there? He just quit it? Uh-oh. It's getting ugly here. 2/3 of the way through. Still at half left. We got some cars floating on air. It's getting crazy. Zeke has been riding that BMW around. Cool, calm, collected. See, this is how these endurance races usually end up. They're a battle of attrition. If you can hang in there the whole way, you don't do that bad. I think I might even finish second or third, or third or fourth, though, on one of these when people just started falling like flies. But the timing, look at the timing, the spacing still, it's brutal. Mac, a minute ahead. This dude must get sick of winning. He's hanging with Trump. He's doing so much winning, he's gonna get sick of winning. Good run from the teammate, though, man. Glad to see it. Those just setting the bar high for me. I got to step it up. Bubba had a bit of a breakout and he just left me, so I was signed up with somebody that didn't even want to show up for racing. Then ended up with those, and he kind of lit a fire under me. I had some good cars, some horrible luck, some DNFs, disconnects, outdated the internet. Had a decent race, then caught this forever break. Can't have 2 weeks without some PRL GT3 in your life. It just doesn't work out that way. Things get ugly. How about Chops? I'm not sure what's going on with Chops. It's recording no time But it's still going. Still going. Gotta give him credit. That fastest lap? Well, who needs a fastest lap? Is this a battle? Another vintage battle in the brewing? Could be. It's so far. 8 seconds. 7 seconds. Is he chasing him down? 6 seconds. I think he is. He's chasing him down. Must be that cheat code he's got. Look at him floating on there. I mean, it's 2017, man. You got this this good looking of a game, and you can't keep the cars on the damn ground, man. It just takes away from it. You know? I'm here in a spot created just for people to watch, trying to make this a spectator thing as well. Put the cars on the ground, man. That's a horrible glitch to have. You guys go. I'm in the commentary. I'm in here. What's up? Did you get the formula? Yeah. Oh no, Hooch slow. What happened here? Couldn't work that gap and then just slowed down. Oh, but C81 also has an issue. Oh, knows who's is worse. I'm gonna guess Hooch might be worse because he's slowed down still. Couldn't close that gap, and now it's getting bigger, smaller, bigger, smaller. Oh yeah, Hooch slow. I don't know, man. With a spin like that and you still can't get on it, he's got some kind of issue. Maybe his tires. K-Dog Vintage in third place. Too bad we didn't have some NASCAR cautions. It'd be interesting to see what K-Dog would do with something like that. A lined up restart. He's got this thing dialed in. And he's still on the ground. Who ain't giving up yet? Let's see what we got here. Got down to about 5. Well, on the left it says 5, but right here it says 3, so let's go with that one. Just can't seem to close it in. So he's better in that last sector. Loopy times, man. It's hard to work it out with the timetable on this thing. Oh no. Is this what I think it is? Oh no. Don't let him do it, Doge. No. Block, buddy, block. We got Mac with the alien speed trying to lap second place. Don't let him do it. He moves over, and that is it. Mac is your winner. Let's wrap it up. Alien speed strikes again with the lap of second place. Man, this dude's ridiculous. How does he do it? Man. I mean, that's tough. When you're riding around in second place and you get lapped, you know, kind of takes away from it a bit. Go. And we're looking at, from my point of view, a minute between every single car. Go. So I don't know. You got to stick with me in chat. Tell me who should be the hard charger here. I would have said Kyle when he's gone. K-Dub because he's vintage in third. Zeke hanging tough. Or Doge because he took a spin, went way down, come back. Does that count as a hard charger? Who knows? I need some help with this one. Mac? Do we give Mac the hard charger for being on the pole but yet lapping second place? That's my vote. Mac gets the hard charger for lapping second. I don't know if that follows the guidelines or not, but wow. I don't know. I may need to retract that. I mean, hats off to Mac for lapping second place, but K-Dog sitting in third in the vintage. He charged up, and it wasn't easy. Tell him I would need that. Tell him I could make it happen, but I had to go there first. If he wants to do that. So 19 left. A minute between everybody. I knew this commentary would be tough, but man, they stretched out on me right from the beginning. Maybe we can get Mac to just slow down for a minute, literally. Let it get interesting. Shout out to the teammate though. Dude is repping. Unfortunately, had to go. He had to battle the attack. That never goes good. Yeah, no phone. No nothing. Nothing leaves nothing. You know what I mean? Right here. Don't have service. Hasn't.
Yeah,
I don't have Messenger. I told you I do. Yes, I can't update. It's iOS. I can't update an app if I need to pay for something that I got already. The fucking cards do. The iTunes cards. iTunes did?
Something charged my card $30.
All right. Well, if it wasn't iTunes, I don't know. Again, I don't know. It might have been ABC Mouse. Maybe. I don't think that should be up yet, but does Doge need to pit though? Is this gonna be something? No, it wouldn't be something anyway, right? Even if Doge was somehow able to catch up, which he's not gonna be able to. And I could have fresh tires and it wouldn't take long. That's the closest battle. 44 seconds difference. Who's that? Joe who?
Joe.
Joe who?
Joe from work. Joe.
I don't know what that is.
Brazilian chick.
Brazilian chick. Yeah. Okay. Some tall shadows. We're gonna finish at night here. I should have picked the right chick on the bike. Oh, well that's nice. That's a great story. Where's he at home? I don't know. You remember about it? It looked like Ghost Town over there. Oh, those with the spin. Oh, barely touched it. Oh, man. Almost barely touched the wall. Alright, tell him we'll be headed that way soon. I'm dumbfounded. I don't know what to do here. Let's see. Follow this pit stop to just bring Hoop into contention with him. Yes. Hoop takes the position from him right there with that. I don't know if Hoop needs a pit, but this guy. This guy here. I mean, what do you say really? So if I'm seeing that right, those unlap himself. He's gotta be needing a pit, right? I don't even go the distance from here. I'm not sure the last time he pitted, but it almost looks as though even if he doesn't need the pit, that Mac is still gonna catch him to put that lap back on him. So I want to see what happens. Long, tough race for all of us who, man, everybody except Mac, that is. And we will finish at night. The sun is down. Flying those trying to hold off Mac. Geez, you're talking 4 more laps, 5 more laps. And he's in the sights. I don't know if he can do it. At this point, I mean, what else are you racing for? Good grief. Because you best believe that's what Mac's racing for, to get that lap back on him. Go now. got that fifth place battle I'm keeping an eye on, but still about 6 seconds. About 4 more of those. So I guess we all knew that that was going to happen. Oh, just as this was heating up. Great C. Spins out. Couldn't make it happen. So Hoot steadfast, floating on there in fifth place. Zeke still riding. Zimmer. Even though it's a minute between every car on the track, but some non-position battles forming here. Of course, it won't be too much of a battle, I imagine, but close racing anyway. Interesting last few laps for these guys in the vintage cars, which have no headlights. Track's lit up good enough, I mean, but Three minutes left. He's like, you know what? I've seen enough of that. You just stay back there for now. And then let him go. What happened with War Dude? There it is. Dude won about an hour ago. Man, just ridiculous fast. Alien speed. What else can you say? Lap second place. Almost unfair. As far as we know, he's a man just like us, but just kills it every time. Lightning Mac Attack Queen. Takes the checker. Dude is fast, man. He is fast. Congratulations, Mac. Doe second. Zeke third, GT4 class. Addicted fourth. Then your vintage class winner, K-Dog. He comes down, take his checker. Second place Hootie is right behind them. K-Dog had that Camaro dialed in, man. Whole race. What a race. Shout out to Chops, sticking it out through and through. Get these guys in the party real quick.
What are you doing? Podium interviews?
Yeah, why not? Shoot. Teammate. Man, you
Well, the
repped
car
out
was
there, dude.
fast, wasn't fast enough, so fucked up. All right, good night.
I mean, dude, you were on. I thought you were gonna take the pole and everything, and then alien speed.
I think we should disqualify him and give the Doge
his rightful crown.
I mean, you're talking about the dude lapped you, second place. Ugh. I mean, how it doesn't get any more tougher than that.
Oh, dude, I was actually thinking about fighting him.
I was like, when I seen him coming up on you, I was like, man, I was like, don't let him, do, don't let him get it, block him. But you just pulled over, and I was like, oh man, that's tough. But I mean, yeah, you had a hell of a race, dude. Had it have been anybody else besides the alien speed,
Just get my hair. Xavier. Oh.
Well, I didn't have a lot of time tuning.
yeah, you had that car, dude, like it was just Sunday cruising, man.
You
You
know,
look comfortable.
it wasn't fast enough. If I would have been tuning all week like Mac was, maybe I would have had something, but
I mean, that dude is just ridiculous, man. But you seem to be the only one that wants to acknowledge my invite, so I guess you know, hell of a showing for
hold
Speed
on, hold
Syndicate,
on.
man. Appreciate that.
Oh yeah, Speed Syndicate, second place again.
Hey, I'd have
We're
been down
nothing
there.
but the underdogs.
I'd have been down there with chops, bro, if I was on there, man. As a
Yeah, you
mess.
would have quit on the second lap.
No, I never quit, man. I get disconnected and stuff, but I never quit. I don't know what that word means, but Mac, dude, I figured that it was gonna be the reason you were driving around nice and smooth. You seemed like real comfortable, but he did not. And then when the race started, he caught that turn one clean. I was like, uh oh, and that
Well,
was it.
I did a one stop, and he did like a four.
Yeah,
If I wouldn't have spun in the beginning of the race, that one stop maybe would have worked.
yeah, it was madness. I
I
couldn't
mean, I
believe
knew I
it.
wasn't faster than him, so I had to do something in the pits.
Right, but I mean, I figured he'd have a few errors because he was just
No. What'd you have for supper?
his car looked sketchy at first. You know what I mean?
Alien speed.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think he did have damage, but it didn't bother him too much, apparently.
I don't see much that does.
What did he bring for supper?
But well, I mean, that was a nightmare for me too. Talking about minute intervals in between each position. I'm trying to do commentary. I'm just like,
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
So
that was
it
a lot of people quit.
was tough, man. But
What kind?
well, I stuck it out too, man. I almost feel like I should have raced, but I don't know. I don't know how it would have ended up. It looked tough out there.
Would have been more interesting than this. I mean,
Ramen,
Hoot wanted to get a short track
Thanks
to
for
keep
you
the
wanted
action
to
close,
supper.
ramen.
but
Why how'd you have to go to
I don't.
dinner?
That didn't even help.
Yeah, the whole thing was crazy. The whole thing was crazy, man. But I'm done with it, man.
All right.
The seventh Silverstone, isn't it?
Oh, for GT3?
Yeah.
Yes. I don't think it's next week, but the one after.
Right.
So we got plenty of time to tune.
Plenty of time isn't time enough.
All right, go to sleep.
K-Dog, the vintage
K-Dog,
winter.
my man, how did you get a GTA on podium?
He was driving that thing like it was butter, man. He had that camera dialed in. What you say, K-Dog? Nice smooth ride for you?
Yes, indeed. I
I
had
mean,
some alien help from my GT3 teammate helping me with the setup.
yeah,
So
that car was definitely dialed in. I watched you and I said, don't be surprised to see, even though he's in the vintage, to see him in the top five, and here you are, third.
yeah, I only had one slight mistake with like 5 minutes to go, and because I flicked my stick a little too quickly to try and readjust my thumb, and car went around.
Oh
So I
man,
ran
that track,
the
if you
last
like moved your
last
wheel, I'm sorry,
last
continue.
last 5 minutes I ran with like 14% front damage.
Yeah, I couldn't even tell, man. You were so smooth with that thing.
Oh yeah, it was a lot of fun to drive.
Out of the other vintage cars, you looked like maybe the only one that was having fun. The other guys seemed to be have their hands full, but you seem to not sweat it at all.
Nope, I was just out there enjoying every minute of it, enjoying a vintage racing car,
Yeah, that was awesome.
and the best looking livery of the night too. I will add that.
I was disappointed, man. Like I wanted to see those vintage cars, mix it up a little bit. Right? It didn't really happen. We had one little part there where it was Hoodius and C81. They were battling for position, but it ended quick. I think C81 went to the pits or something. But
Yeah,
I wanted to see them old cars battle, man. They look good. All of them look good.
oh, yeah, they were a blast.
Was it a little dark at the end?
Uh,
No
no,
headlights on them.
it was manageable.
Well, congrats,
If we,
man. You were fucking
thank you.
by far the fastest vintage car. I mean, I'll give it to Chops though. He stuck it out, man. But he was struggling with that car.
Yeah, I seen early on. I'm like, really? We're already passing a lap car, and I see it's Chops. I'm like, up. He's at least he's trying to hang in there, and
Yeah, he stuck it out.
Yeah, that quit button is way too easy to hit.
I'm telling you. I don't know what happened with
yes,
War Dude, man. He
Everyone?
he was battling pretty good in his Mustang, and then he had like a little off, and he went to the pits and just called it a day. Maybe about 20 minutes
You
left.
know, somebody put that in the chat. He went into the pits and he didn't slow down in time, so it disqualified him.
Oh, really? It
yeah,
disqualified him, huh?
Yeah, pulled a K dog on him.
I mean, he did haul
yeah.
ass into that pit. I did see that.
And then Kyle retired because he got into the tires into the final turn. I think
Uh, I was wondering what
that's why
happened
you
with him.
seen a bunch. Yeah,
Hey,
there
hey,
was a
hey,
bunch
hey.
of
All
tires
right,
spread all
relax.
over the place on the
All right.
last turn. So I'm guessing he got into the tires and had to go into the pits right away. And he said, I'm done." And he left.
Oh, well,
See, I could have ran the whole entire race on those one set of tires.
as you guys can
I,
hear,
I,
my daughter's
I,
telling me to cut this short.
I
What's the
still
problem?
had 25% of my front tires, so I could have went the whole entire race.
Really, off of one stop.
Just from the start of the race, I could have went all the way to the finish, and only
Really?
just only could have
Wow.
put in fuel. And I would have been fine.
All right, girl, relax, relax, relax. All right, guys, let me end it. Excellent job, K Dog. You drove that thing like
Thank you.
you were meant for it, teammate. You ready to practice?
She's crying because she wants to interview with Mac.
Yeah. Mac didn't show
She
up.
wants
What's
Mac in here.
wrong? Mac, alien speed, lap in second place. I mean, it speaks for itself anyway, right? All right, guys, let's see you.
Alright, later.
Catch you later.